Okay, alright, ladies and gentlemen, of course I'm back yet with another video. It's about time that we're talking about this topic here. Now, this came out of left field. I was not expecting this at all. So anyways, I was scrolling through YouTube one day, and this little video popped up. Why Greg Doucette and Hussein Farhat needs to be stopped. Of course, when I sat down and watched this video, I really didn't know what else to expect from this guy named Anabolic Stick, which at the time he only had 1K subs from when I saw this video. I'm gonna summarize this video, and I do suggest you watch the full video because he does actually bring out some good points of calling out Hussein Farhat for being a fake natty, and then Coach Greg knowing that he is a fake natty, but allegedly he's covering it up because Hussein Farhat is actually a co-owner of Greg Doucette's supplement company, and so it's like they're really trying to cover up the fake natty status of Hussein here, you know, to keep his image clean and everything. Hussein claims to grow over 60 pounds of muscle in 3 years. That's very, very questionable, by the way. That's extremely questionable. I do think it's possible if you're like a genetic freak. I doubt that Hussein probably is. If it turns out that, yeah, he's just a genetic specimen that can grow 60 pounds of muscle in 3 years, then okay, sure, you got all of us, but bro, the reason that I'm actually making this video is the outcome of the video. You see, now this channel named Anabolic Stick here only had around 900 to 1,000 subs, and Greg Doucette and Hussein themselves actually commented on the video.
So Greg Doucette is threatening to sue me. No, that isn't clickbait. Let me explain. One day ago, I posted a video criticizing Greg Doucette and Hussein Farhat for allegedly lying about Hussein's natty status. You'll soon find out why I have to emphasize the word allegedly. To my surprise, when the video only had 150 views, Greg Doucette somehow found it and had already commented on my video.
The video only had 150 views at the time, and Greg found it. Does he have people working for him to to search through the internet, just search through his name just to see if someone's talking about Coach Greg or something? Because that's really the only explanation, because he is too damn old to be living on the fucking internet to somehow find a video with 150 views about him and actually care to even fucking respond to it, which is okay.
Allegedly, Greg Doucette is a retroactive fake natty who lies about when he started using steroids. I provided pretty good arguments to back up this claim in my video. Now, when the video only had 200 views, Greg commented this on my video. Alright, who wants to have the privilege of paying for Hussein's drug tests for the chance of winning $50,000? Considering you're all sure there's a 0% chance he's natural, this is easy money. Who wants to make a quick $50,000?
Okay, so now he's challenging us, the audience, or the people accusing Saddam Hussein over here. Is that actually racist to say? I don't actually know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that, guys. Listen, guys, I have Muslim friends in real life, okay? I just want to apologize for saying that joke. I didn't mean to say it like that. He's challenging us instead of, you know, going out of their way and doing the drug test themselves. He's challenging us to say, oh yeah, so how about you pay for the drug test, huh? And then we'll see about it, huh? Oh yeah, but nobody wants to waste their time buying a fucking drug test just to test some social media influencer, right? Yeah, huh? Yeah, losers.
To this comment, I replied, I'm a broke college student with literally $17 in his bank account, coach. How about you pay for the drug test, and if Hussein is natural, I'll fly to Uzbekistan and become an indentured servant farming Ajuga Turkestanica for free for you for the rest of my life.
Okay, that was actually good. Like, that was a good, that was actually good.
All that cookbook money, and you don't want to exonerate your golden boy himself when the entire internet doesn't believe his outlandish claims. If Hussein was signed to Gorilla Mind, you'd be screaming at the top of your lungs to get Hussein the quote-unquote Matt Does Fitness treatment as soon as possible. How about you challenge someone with the actual resources necessary for it, like more plates, more dates, instead of putting out a bogus quote-unquote challenge in the comment section of a small YouTuber? As someone that's personally learned a lot from your videos over the past 3 years, it's disappointing to see you throw your integrity out the window over this.
That's I mean, Anabolic Stick is actually cooking them, bro. Again, it's really insane to think about it. That like that man has 2.3 million subs. What the fuck does it matter of the opinion of a smaller channel? He went out of his way to leave a fucking comment on the thing. That's what blew my mind about this situation.
People came out in droves to call Greg and Hussein liars in my comments, and the vast majority of people agreed with me. After trying to argue back and forth with people in my comments, Greg saw that he was being made a fool of, and as soon as he saw that my video started gaining traction and went from 200 views, which is when he wrote the original comment, to 5,000 views in one day, Greg decided to go ahead and to threaten to sue a YouTuber with 900 subscribers for libel. He commented, "Some advice for future videos is to be careful on how you word things deliberately. On purpose lying is actually called libel."
So basically what Greg is doing there is that he's insinuating you're liable to catch a lawsuit for the words that you say on your YouTube video. And now if he does speak out about this, is that he's probably going to try to defend himself himself, saying that I'm only giving this small channel some advice on how to actually word things, and or that like you shouldn't really make baseless claims like that. If I'm not mistaken, basically what Anabolic Stick did is that he made basically a natty or not video. Coach Greg is insinuating that he's liable to catch a lawsuit here and there from somebody out there over a natty or not. Now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Coach Greg make his entire career off of natty or nots? Like, I mean, like a lot of people, like a lot of commentary channels back in the day when like the natty or not craze was going on, I didn't see anybody insinuating and or threatening lawsuit or taking legal action over somebody claiming that somebody is not natural over the fucking internet. Which, like, the more that like he talks, like the more that like he tries to defend himself here, he's just making himself look worse. And it really seems like that, yeah, Coach Greg is truly hiding something from us. Maybe Hussein isn't actually natural here. They're actually just hiding it just to make him look better.
Now, these commenters went ahead and summed it all up perfectly. One commenter said, "So Greg is now bullying people when it comes to using words without any proof to call other bodybuilders not natty just on his speculation. This seems to be fine when Greg does it, but when someone else does it to Greg, then he starts to threaten people. What a hypocrite." Another commenter stated, "Threatening to sue and bankrupt people far less wealthy than you. So classy, Greg."
Dude, this man is in his 40s with no children. Like, like he's been a millionaire. He just doesn't have any kids either. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Now, Greg Doucette even got his golden boy and main subject of the video, Hussein Farhat, to comment on my video when it only had a couple hundred views. Hussein commented, "Love it," laughing emoji, to which I replied, "You love lying to millions of young, impressionable followers?" He replies, "Never lied, brother. I already went out of my way to get tested, and I'm more than willing to do it again anytime, anywhere. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. If someone's so sure I'm not natty, all they gotta do is cover the cost of the blood test for 6 months or even a full year if they want to, and I'll do every single one."
I really don't understand this. Like, what's the point of trying to defend yourself from people claiming that like you're not natural on the internet? It's random people that you've never met before and don't know who you are claiming that you shot your ass up full of anabolic steroids and fucking GH and growth hormones when you know damn well that in your heart of hearts you never touched that shit. You've never touched any of those substances. So what the fuck does it matter if a random college student with 900 subs on his YouTube channel decides to make a natty or not video about you? Why do you care so much? Like, bro, you went out of your way to leave this comment, and basically challenging him to buy a drug test for you to take bro, you wouldn't be wasting your fucking time if you were actually natural. You wouldn't be wasting all this time. Listen, hey guys, I'm 100% natural. I've never taken any sort of substances ever in my life like that, and I'm gonna continue to be natural. If I change my mind, I'll just let you guys know, and then just leave it at that. That's all that you have to say. You don't have to explain yourself like this. You don't have to go out of your way. Dude, this isn't even the last of it because Greg Doucette and Hussein here decided to go to Instagram and post subliminals. Hussein over here is saying bro called it in March, and so this is a screenshot from a post that he made back in March 18th of this year. Mission: double the natty accusations by June. So yeah, I mean, he's talking about that video that stick figure man made. That's just a blatant subliminal message there, just passive aggressive. Like, how about you add him next time, you fucking pussy? Genuinely curious though, do you believe my 3-year transformation is natty? He then posts on his story trying to get approval from his own audience, from his own followers. Oh guys, you guys believe me, right? Do you guys really think that I'm on steroids? Like, do you guys really think that I would take steroids to grow 60 pounds of muscle in 3 years? I mean, dude, like, that's just a crazy accusation. Is this stick figure man over here living rent free in his fucking head or something? Like, even Coach Greg decided to post this shit. Coach Greg took screenshots from that man's YouTube video, addressed the Hussein Farhat situation. He won't. They rather have a meltdown on YouTube channels that have less than 100 views and threaten to sue. So one of Greg's most revealing actions as a real clown may be his threat to sue college student over a YouTube video. You are a bot, fake account for sure. Doesn't take a genius to guess that. You are a bot or fake account for sure. The fuck you on about? Is that like the excuse now? Is that, oh man, like these are fake accounts, these are botted accounts, they're just attacking us, guys? He will probably talk about this situation. I just wanted to speak on it because I saw it all go down, honestly, last night and everything, and I just, you know what I mean, like, I'm just in the know and everything, and I decided, hey man, this is some great content, huh? Isn't this just the greatest content you've ever watched in your life, huh? Anyways, I don't know what else to do here besides get the hell off, yeah, get out of here, and yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.